So today we will be administering a transition planning inventory. I am here with a student, and let's begin. Alright, so first of all, what is your name?
My name is Susan.
Alright, Susan, how old are you?
16.
16, and where do you go to school?
Bloomington High School.
Alright, BHS. Let's see. So, what are your future career goals?
I want to do hair.
Do hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be cosmetology, so that would be vocational training. And let's see, what about living arrangements? In the future, do you want to live by yourself, live with parents?
I'd rather live by myself.
By yourself? Okay, that is a good goal. Alright, so this inventory can break down a bunch of different areas. There are about 47 questions that we can go over, but I think the first thing we should address is your further education and training goals. Since you said you wanted to do hair, how would you rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 5 for knowing how to enroll in that sort of program?
Is 5 good?
5 is the best. 0 would be a strongly disagree. 5 is a strongly agree. And then if you don't know or if it doesn't apply to you, that is also an option. But feel free to ask me any questions along the way.
I feel like 5 because I would know how to find the resources for that, because there are lots of schools for hair in like Bloomington Normal, and also Bloomington High School has the BACC program, which is for like trade schools.
So you could access it through school, or if you couldn't access it through school, what would you do?
I would use Google.
Use Google? Okay. Let's see. What about... So you're at Bloomington High School right now, but if you were not, do you think you would be able to attain a GED?
Like find out how to get one?
Yeah. Do you think you would be able to find out how to get one, and do you think you would be able to acquire it?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you think, is that something that, do you know people who have done that? Would you talk to friends about it, or was that something that you think you would have to look online for as well?
Well, one of my mom's best friends actually works at Bloomington High School.
Okay.
And she's one of the administrators. So I feel like if nothing else, I could ask her
so you could talk to someone in person?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What about, I know you said you wanted to do hair, but are you familiar with, if you did want to go to college and maybe get a business degree or that sort of thing, are you familiar with the process?
Like filling out an application and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so what would you rate yourself on that one?
Like knowing how to do that?
Yeah.
A 5.
5? Okay. So, knowing how to get into community employment programs, I think you said that was a strong suit for you. So, would you say 4 or 5 on that one?
Yeah.
Probably. What would you lean towards?
Probably
You're completely
5.
sure? 5?
Yeah.
Okay. The GED program, you said you knew somebody, so what would you rate yourself on that? 5? And then, so a vocational school or technical school, what would you rate yourself there?
On being able to find one?
Being able to find, enroll.
5.
Okay. 5 on that one. And then, do you think you have the necessary skills to succeed in one of those programs?
Yeah, because part of my interest in hair school is the fact that I'm already kind of good at hair and makeup, so I feel like leaning towards doing something I'm already good at and I know I could probably succeed at would be the most successful route of action. Okay.
All right. So what would you rate yourself on that one on a scale of 0 to 5?
5.
5 on that one? All right. I like the confidence. All right. Another one that we find important, because you said you wanted to live independently. What about, I know you said you wanted to go to hair school, so maintaining personal grooming and hygiene, is that easy for you, hard for you?
Oh, that's pretty easy.
You don't need reminders, or is it all on you?
No, I'm pretty self-aware of like, hey, you should take a shower.
Okay. All right. So, do you think, what would you rate yourself on that one?
Good 5.
5? All right. What about if you needed to locate a place to live?
I feel like through social media, even you can pretty easily find places to live. Like Facebook has a marketplace option where like landlords or even like private sellers can like rent out like apartment buildings, or some people like even sell their houses on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Or even the advertising for living arrangements like realtors.com and stuff like that. Like I see it on social media occasionally. So I feel like I've seen enough.
So like finding a place that you could potentially reside.
Yeah, I have resources.
Okay. So that was a strong one. Let's see. So if you had to like set up your living arrangement, whether it's making sure that you like say you want to direct deposit money to somebody to pay your rent, that sort of thing, or set up Wi-Fi, set up your entire living space, how do you feel that you would do with that?
That's probably more like a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you give yourself a 3? Was that just because you might need help moving things?
Well, because like as far I don't completely know how like direct deposit or rent works exactly, and I'm not super familiar with like lines of credit, or because I don't have one, so I don't know how I would go about like the money aspect of like
so
living
that's
alone.
An area.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we will actually loop back around to that. So just everyday household tasks like cleaning, cooking, basic stuff.
Yeah, I can do those. Yeah.
Or if you needed to find somebody to help you with home repair, is that something you think you'd be able to do?
Well, because some people in my family do home repair, like I feel like I could.
Okay, so you've got some resources.
Yeah.
And then on a scale of 1 to 5, managing your own money, what would you rate yourself?
Probably a 3.
Probably a 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not great at saving money,
but just going to stores and buying things.
Oh yeah,
you can handle that. Okay. All right. And then transportation is something that also has come up. If you needed to use local transportation, do you think you could do that?
Like buses?
Buses, if you needed to use Uber, something like that, that would also count.
Yeah, like Uber and Lyft, I see all of my friends using and stuff to get to places. And
so if you need to get somewhere, what would you rate yourself? 1 to 5?
5.
You need to, okay.
I know how to get places.
All right. Well, that concludes our interview. Thank you for your time.